Hello. I think I'm live. Hello. Yeah, I think I'm live. I must be live. And it's awesome being live. I don't know if you've ever been live. I'm going to stop the camera for just a second, make sure the audio's working. The audio's working. See, what the feature that StreamYard needs is like a little bar, like a little mix panel where I can see the volume is happening. Hi. Hello. I'm your host, Eliza Bar, and this is my new comic book day stream where we are going to give a formal apology to Ironverse Comics. Formal apology for what, you might ask? Well, you'll just have to stay tuned to find out. Now, I did go to my store today, a little later than normal, actually, and it was kind of fun. I was the only one in there, and I kind of BS'd with Sean, my shopkeep, and audio was good. Hey, there's a Cody right there. Look, we'll get to the apology in just a minute. I'm gonna just kind of tell my little comic book store story. And I was like, hey man, did you read that well, first I was like, hey, did you read the new kaiju score? He's like, oh man, I still haven't read the original series. I'm like, man, you gotta do it. Like he likes giant monster stuff too, which is, you know, everybody who likes giant monsters realizes giant monsters are in fact stupid. And that's part of the appeal. They're big, they're chunky, and they're stupid, and they're just fun. They're just absolutely fun. And he's like, no, man, I haven't read the first one. Everybody who's read it said they loved it. I'm like, yeah, I know. It was great. It was great. And okay, whatever. He didn't read it. And I was like, hey, man, did you read last week's, or maybe it was week before, whenever the House of Slaughter #6 came out, which, did my review of that go up? I think my review of that has gone up. Uh, that might have been yesterday's. And I actually really liked it. Like issue 6 really has something going on. Do I have that handy here? It's probably in my stack of books I need to actually file. Let's see. Then this stack. Nope. No, that's not it. That's not it. It's got to be in here somewhere. Like I just read it. It's got to be on top of this somewhere. Let's see. Batman Detective Comics 0 Hour. Oh, this is the review that went up today. That one. That's actually, it surprised me with how good it was because I went into it expecting it to be crap. And it turned out to be pretty good. Much to my surprise. Dude, did this House of Slaughter just like vanish? Oh, here's Kaiju Score. Steal from the Gods #2. Great series, by the way. If you like heist movies or giant monsters, or you've ever thought to yourself, boy, I would like to combine giant monsters with heist movies, it's the book for you. Like, just stop what you're doing now, go to your store, pick it up, read it, and just be amazed, frankly, at how good it is, because it's that good. It's that good. Okay, there we go. So, House of Slaughter #6. Like, it turns out this is really good. It introduces a new character. See if I can find the guy. Yeah, this nerd here in the top left who's playing chess. He's got like an eidetic memory, but he's got like nothing else going for him in his life. And he gets sent to go prevent a monster from being born instead of just hunting a monster, which I thought that was cool. The guy's got like an obvious character arc. It looks like it's going to be a ton of fun to read. Unlike issues 1 through 5, which could have just been compressed into a single issue. So I got Sean, my shop man. He's like, no, I gave up on House of Slaughter. I gave up on Something That's Killing the Children. I don't understand why people like it. And he was like, oh, you pulled me back in just when I thought I was out. You pulled me back in. Other fun fact, he ran out of bags, so he actually put my comics in a big Mylar. Like, I don't know what's up with that, but that's where I am in my life right now, is I've got this gigantic Mylar bag with like 8 comic books in it for whatever reason. We'll get to them in a minute. We will get to them in a minute. But too much of his time, even though I'm trying to stall long enough for people to join the stream and come hang out with us, even though we're doing that, we're gonna need to get to the Cody apology stuff here. We got to go on the apology tour. Oh, that reminds me, I got to go pull up one more thing. One more thing. Let me find it real quick. Because Cody's not like the only person like beating me up and slapping me around and that kind of stuff. Like I'm getting it all over the place. Everybody's out to get me, all because I said some magical words like Cody. Really, you're gonna make me log in? Hold on. We got to log into Twitter. We got to log into Twitter. Hey, it's Jackson Zelda. Oh, you left the King Curtis stream. Check this out. And And New Age Ninja Core, Liza made me do it. Hey, look, let me log into Twitter because apparently I got to log into Twitter, and then I'll have everything I need, and we can start the apology tour. Like I never meant for it to come to this, dude. I never meant for any of this to happen. This wasn't what I wanted. This wasn't it wasn't part of the plan. The plan was just to have a good time, do some stuff, hang out, be cool, and all that. And it all just kind of went sideways. It really did. And oh God, my Twitter's in light mode. Well, we're gonna just have to deal with it. We're gonna have to deal with it. Let's see. Where's what I'm looking for? Oh yeah, here we go. That's a good one. Want to share that, and then let's share this one too while we're at it. Might as well. And I need one more. Where is it? There it is. All right. Now I've got everything I need. Now I've got everything I need. All right. Let me just put all these windows in one place. Yeah, look, I don't normally use Twitter in Chrome, which is what I'm using here because I'm streaming through StreamYard. But this it's what we got to work with here. You're just gonna have to, sear your eyes. So first, we got to talk about what happened. We got to talk about the event, the thing that occurred. All right, and this is it. Hopefully, you can hear the movie okay.
You kick down the walls or something? Yeah! All right, do it, Ricky. Yes! All right. Greatest movie I've ever seen. Bar none. Bar none. Nothing comes close.
You're all free now!
Yes! Oh my God. Oh, these are just such credits that I am just utterly satisfied.
Am I actually sharing the audio from this? I hope I am. Hold on.
Guitar lick while he walks away with his shirt off.
Dude, I get claimed all the time. It's not a big deal. Is the movie audio actually playing? Hold on. Let me stop and like reshare it so I can make sure that the audio is playing because everybody needs to hear your terrifying laughter. Ja. Okay.
Best thing ever.
Anyway, just playing video games, everything I do gets claimed, man. Like every Hotline Miami video I got, claimed. It's just life.
Oh my God.
Eliza Bart said. And this is just the first story arc in the manga.
Oh my God. Best thing ever. Oh. Oh, fucking incredible. All right, I'm finding this and reading it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna take it as a whole. This is like the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh my God. I had enough shots too that like all of it could flow, right? Like the stupidity I didn't get stuck on anything. Oh, it was incredible. It was fucking great.
All right, if you want to see the rest of that, you can go check out Cody's video and see like all the stuff that he had to say. We're not going to share any more of this. We already shared like 1/4 of what he did. If you want to see his full reaction to Ricky O, which is a fantastic movie, by the way. Like Ricky O, I did a review of it on my Discord where I got like a thread where I put all my little stupid reviews, and I totally rated it 11 out of 10. It's possibly the best movie that's ever made. It's also possibly the worst movie that's ever made. It's simultaneously both at the same time. Now, here's what happened. Actually, towards the end of this video, do you show? No, this is not showing the part where you're like investigating all that stuff on your YouTube stats. Okay. So anyway, what happened is his stream got nuked by the Twitter overlords. So YouTube overlords like just reached in. They just reached into his stream and yanked it. Like, I don't know, 3 minutes into the movie or something. Like right after that dude gets his face cut with the planing tool. Like, boom, there goes the stream on YouTube. Now, of course, I'm on Twitch. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know that that Cody has suffered this terrible, terrible affront to his personage, to the integrity of his stream, to his life itself. Now, it's bad enough getting a stream taken down. Like that happened to me one time. I was doing a comic book review of LaFay, issue number 1, Marcel Dupré. Full disclosure, he sent me the book to read, and I had that up, and I was doing a live comic book review. I was going to stream for like 20 minutes. I was going to talk about that book, and that was going to be that. Well, what happened? I didn't realize it at the time because I received no notification, but the stream went boom, dead. And I went back and they're like, nudity. And I'm like, where's the nudity? And it's like, I go through and it's like, there's some side boob, you know? There's something, little angle from the side. They yanked my stream because of that. I don't know if I actually got a content warning or a content strike or what for that. But, you know, I've been a little extra leery of stuff that I show when I'm streaming now. And so we got that. That's like, I empathize fully. That's what is fueling this apology. That is what is fueling me right now as I'm talking to you all of you beautiful, beautiful people. And Ethereal Dragon too. Don't forget him. So, you know, I've been on the receiving end of that, and you know, I've been battling like the copyright lords on YouTube for a long time too, because they just like to claim things that they don't actually have ownership of. I was doing a watch party with my buddy. Geez, I don't even know what name to call him. He used to be Pudding. He's got a different name now. And he does music, and it's like kind of experimentally stuff. And we were doing a watch party, and there's one place where he sustains a note in one of his songs in this video, and I put that up. You know, we streamed it on Twitch. I uploaded it to YouTube. It went up like the next Sunday. And what happened? What happened? What do you think happened? Somebody claimed that single sustained note. So I've been on the receiving end of the copyright, like actual copyright strikes, not just a content claim. Was that a copyright strike? Whatever it was, I appealed it. I won the appeal. So, you know, we got done with the movie, and then Cody is hanging out. He's just like, oh man, that was so amazing. That was awesome. Like that little clip I showed you, that was so cool, so cool. And then he like starts looking around, and he's got a copyright, or yeah, it was a misleading content warning. Misleading content warning for scams from showing Ricky O. It's not just like the movie was copyright claimed. It was scams. Now, of course, if you go into like their definition of scam, part of it is like if your content is in some way misleading to like the contents of the stream or whatever. So probably because his stream was titled like "Hang Out as long as my internet works" or something like that. That's probably what did it. But that's still like a weird thing. That should have just been like, this movie is copyright, which I'm not sure it is. Somebody may claim they have the copyright on it, but the distributor in the US went out of business and nobody bought the rights to it. Like that was the state of Ricky O when I watched it on Google Video circa 2008 or whenever. Is it was in the public domain. That's what I was told. It was in the public domain. Now maybe that's wrong. Maybe I am misinformed. I am willing to accept that I was wrong about that fact. All right. So let me pop this up. You know, everybody. And Cody just totally won up to my meme game too. Like I'm just gonna straight up be honest here. Like I didn't you know, I was busy at the time. I didn't have time to go like to this level of photoshopping. And so Cody took what I did, you know, this, and Cody was like, you know what, that's not good enough. Boom! There he is, smacking my fractal Buddha right across its gonads or whatever. Like, I'm not quite sure what part of the anatomy he's smacking there. I'm not sure you can really define the anatomy on a thing like this, but Cody, he just like smacked it as hard as he could while smoking. Like, too much. It was too much, dude. It was too much. You went too far. Like, I was already properly shamed. Like, I'm already feeling guilty over here. I'm memeing myself, you know. You know, you're not the only one, too. You know, other people, Mrs. H is after me. We got Manny Shape over here. He like smacking me around and stuff. Like, everybody's after me. Life is rough. Life is tough. Life kind of sucks. And look at this. He's like doing this to me, man. He's doing this to me. So I pop in here and I'm like, see the violence in the inherent in the El Crudo. And he's like, this. All right. And I'm just like, I understand you're beating the crap out of me. So I did the only thing I could possibly do. So I just took, his little dude here, his PFP or whatever, and I'm like, oh man, I got to make a peace offering. So I did a 5-minute doodle of El Crudo right there. You can see the goggles, the hair, the shadowy eyes because he's high on opium, like all that stuff, the little chin hair. There we go. So I think I've settled things with Manny Chapin. He's not going to murder me. I don't think Manny is going to murder me, but I'm still worried about Cody. I'm still worried about Ironverse Comics. He's over here taking my memes and going, that's not good enough, and like leveling it up to a level that's never been seen before in human history. Like, how could you do this to me? How could you possibly just come in and smack me like that? Like, you're hitting every part of my body simultaneously because I'm a fractal. Yeah, when you hit a fractal, you're always oh, bro. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. What I do now, I got Cody a copyright warning on YouTube. The precursor to getting a strike. If it happens again, he will get a content strike. So it's my fault. It's my fault that Cody is suffering this enormous fate that YouTube now thinks he is a movie pirate broadcasting copyrighted movie stuff on YouTube. It's my fault. It's my fault. So, we're almost ready for, Mr. Apology over here. I am going to just pull this up too because I thought this was funny. I was looking for something else. I was looking something else up and I stumbled across this ancient meme right here. Remember when Rags, Brian was quitting? There we go. Why would the fans do this? And look, Cody's sneaking in here. Cody's sneaking in here too. Look at this. May 2019. Okay. Where did this come from? Did you time travel? I don't think this was here before. Cody's traveling through time. He's haunting me through time and space, sneaking stuff into my subconscious to make me feel the shame that I need to feel at this moment in time. Oh man. Bro, how could you do this to me? So yeah. So here we are, Mr. Cody Fernandez. Bro, I thought the movie was in the public domain. I thought the worst case scenario, you would get like a slap on the wrist for like all the blood and gore, but it's so cartoonishly gory, I didn't even think you'd get one for that, especially not in real time. And you did. And I am sorry because I didn't mean to take away that first strike, your first chance to avoid getting a real copyright strike and all that. I didn't intend for any of that to happen. I got carried away. I had a great time. I'll put that up on the screen in a second. We had a great time watching that movie because it turns out that that's actually a pretty good movie and absolutely worth watching because it's hilarious. It's over the top. It's mega gory. And if you're into like something super schlocky, it is exactly the perfect movie to have on display. So I'm sorry, bro. That was not my intention. In fact, I didn't even think you were going to pull it up on stream. And then suddenly you were pulling it up on stream. And I'm like, oh my Lord. Like, I figured you would just think that I was kind of like trolling you or something. But I guess that whole thing where I explained like the arc of the manga, where it starts out as like this hyper violent prison fight, introduces in Bison, and then suddenly you've got like the lost 13th tribe of Israel cloning a super being to rule the universe. Like, I guess that just got to you. And you got a little carried away. I got a little carried away. We got carried away, together. It happened. It was a thing. All right, let me go back up to the top here. Yep, this happens. Eliza Bar made me do it. Jackson Zelda, I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good time here. And yeah, she's trying to kill me. I'm not sure why. It's Tuesday. It's always Tuesday. It's always Taco Tuesday anyway, especially when it's not. Light mode. Yep, guys. Sorry about that. This is a true statement, though. I don't think Battle Royale and Ricky O are quite in the same league, content-wise. Don't watch Battle Royale on stream, Cody. If you're looking at your screen right now and you see this Battle Royale suggestion from Brian, do not watch it on stream. you will get a copyright strike for that one. That movie is in copyright. Yep. Hi. He is. Oh, yeah. Hi. Hi there. Ha ha ha. Oh, you hear yourself. Okay, so good. The audio is working. Get wrecked. Yep. 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 So good. Pure entertainment. Yep. We just explained that. Yep. It is the best and the worst. It's amazing. There's nothing else like it. There's nothing that's so over the top that also takes itself so seriously. I think when you were talking, you kind of like brought up the Kung Pao Enter the Fist as like a comparison point for over the topness or whatever, like kind of wallowing in the genre. That's fair, but yeah, Kung Pao does not take itself seriously at all. That movie is the antithesis of serious. I'll never be forgiven. I'm trying to be forgiven. I'm trying. I'm trying, bro. Drunky was curious. Movie was awesome. Oh yeah, and that sandwich you had at the start too. Like that might have been part of the content strike too, is they didn't expect it to be a cooking stream. I mean, yeah, you should watch Battle Royale, just not on stream. Or if you're gonna watch it on stream, like make it a Discord watch party, bro. Like you won't get a copyright strike there. All right, so that is our apology tour. I'm sorry, man. I didn't expect this to blow up like that. Like that was so not the expectation. That was so not what I intended. That was so not what I thought would go down. Ed is super goofy. YouTube is super goofy. Uh, I miss the old days of YouTube, man. But I guess you know those days have passed because people really don't like journalists don't like PewDiePie. Oh, whew. Thank you, Cody. Or maybe I should like here. I'll go like full weeb for you. Okay. Ha, Cody-sama. Thank you so much. Now. Oh, and of course my pen's not handy. There it is. Now, I shall commit an act of Sudoku and atonement. And then somebody cuts my head off. All right, there we go. Never sure went by pretty quick. Yeah. Oh man, I'm almost out of my drink. But that's what happens. Click that button. There we go. All right. So anyway, that was the really goofy part of the stream. Just a long, drawn out apology. And I again want to point out that my shop man bagged my comics in a Mylar. This is like a 2 mil Mylar or something. It's real thin and flimsy, but it's totally Mylar, not poly. Instead of using, you know, like a Walmart bag. I don't know what's up with that. So let's take a look at this week's books real quick. Because I'm kind of excited about some of these. I mean, I guess I paid for them, so I should be excited, right? Now, as always, I went to Graham Cracker Comics to buy my comic books, as I'm known to do. And we go to Graham Cracker Comics, you get 3 free books out of the 75-cent bin, which used to be the 50-cent bin, but inflation happens. So first up, we got an old Exo Man of War that I didn't have already. I got like issue 21. I think I had issue 23, but I did not have issue 22. So it's in actually really good shape. And, you know, get some Exo Man of War because everybody needs robotic space barbarians. Oh, man. Look at these old ads. I never really got into Archer and Armstrong. It's like Quantum and Woody. It doesn't really work for me. Rye, on the other hand, I like Rye. Oh, it's a trade. $11.95 or $15.15 Canadian. Hey, you know, I know one thing about Canadians. They like sticker packs, and but they're only if they're free. They only like free sticker packs. And if you're not a Canadian, then they get mad at you when you point out that they are a Canadian. And if you try to do a collaboration with them or something, they'll pull out of it at an inconvenient time and like make you start over with all your work. So that's all I know about Canadians right there. All right. Next book I got, An Eternal Warrior. I didn't have. Uh, he's not my favorite Valiant character. That would be Bloodshot and Rye. But yeah, to a lesser extent, I guess like Magnus, the robot fighter. Although he's really not a character. Oh, hey Manny, you missed the apology, bro. You missed me and my elaborate 20-minute long apology, which ended with me taking my sharpened ink pen and stabbing myself with it. We're the Ninja K and Solar. Solar's kind of cool, and I got to admit, I haven't read enough Ninja K from this old run to really know the character too well. But like the first issue of Ninja K is amazing. That was some good stuff. But I really like the old Bloodshot run from this time period too. It's very cool. And the third book I got, and I already own like issue 4. This is issue 1 of Scorpion Core. And it was terrible. And I don't think I did a review of it. Like there is nothing really redeeming about the book, at least with issue 4. And I don't expect there is with issue 1. Yeah, look at this. Like we got this thing here. We apparently got bad guys. If I scroll down a little bit and I show you what's on their armband, I will become immediately demonetized because they're the bad guys from World War II. But we got like normally oriented panels, and then suddenly we're just randomly flipping to a sideways oriented panel for literally no reason. Why? Nobody knows. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Did you see the lettering? Hold on. What's in the chat? Oh, that lettering. Oof. Yeah, you saw it too. Like, here, let me show this. If people aren't seeing it, like, not only is the lettering ugly because this is a bad font choice, this is like somebody typing in. But look, the A on the left and the and touches the edge of the bubble, and the in mission goes outside the bubble. This is like stealing solo all over again, except it's Scorpion Core #1, which costs $2.75 or $3.25 Canadian. You know how many stickers you can get with $3.25 Canadian? As many as you want because they just give them away. They just give them away, man. You get an infinite number of stickers for $3.25. Shadow Man's pretty cool. In fact, the Shadow Man run that just concluded, that literally just concluded, at least your address and print out. Yeah, uh, the like the last 2 issues were really rushed, and it felt like it should have been like 6 issues or something. But it was really good. It started out those first like 5 issues where it's like you're just reading like a horror book were amazing. If that sounds like your jam, you should absolutely check out those Shadow Man books that came out within like the last year, March here. It's absolutely dope stuff. Let's see, I think we already showed that littering. There are, man. I picked this up and I went, oh, this looks terrible. And my shop man Sean, he just laughed because he knows. He knows me. Like I'll come up, I'll have like Valiant or Malibu or something stuff that I found in there to fill out the gaps in my collection. And I also I just pick up like crazy stuff and stupid stuff that's terrible. And he just like laughs. It's great. Yep, I just want to address that. That's in reference to the stealing solo, which was badly formatted. Oh my gosh, I got a whole video about this. I don't even remember all the allegations and crimes that stealing solo committed. Wait, let me pull that up here. Let's see. YouTube Studio content. Stealing solo. Yeah, here it is. So I totally got a video where I talk about all this stuff. Let me pull that up on screen here for a second, just so you can see it. Oh. Let's see. Share screen, Chrome tab, stealing solo, Share tab. Well, I don't really care about the audio, but like, yeah, like dudes on Twitter were just posting like this. Really, can we? Hey, I haven't seen like at least I haven't noticed Mike S. Miller streaming in like forever, and there he is. That's kind of wild. But yeah, like just you could just see, like I don't even need to zoom in on the pictures. You can just see the terrible stuff here. Do we like actually get in? Oh, we do, we do. Let's click here. Look at this. Look at this lettering. Look at this lettering. And of course, the back cover of the comic was just the shipping label. Yeah, it was shipped naked, like you would ship a catalog, like you would ship a newspaper. It was just like print the stuff on the back of the book, throw it in the mail. Now, in the publisher's, there is. I got a video where I'm like, another stealing solo book? But yeah, like I don't know why. I don't know why. Just look at this. Somebody thought this was a good idea. The printer for this, like that's the kind of stuff that they printed was uh, like newspaper and like flyers and that kind of stuff, you know, like store mailers. That's what they printed. So nobody told them not to do this. This is the back of the comic book. This is the back of the comic book right here. So, yeah, that's stealing solo. Just to kind of like go back in time and remember the good old days of comic books on YouTube. You know, the good old days of crowdfunding before everything got so weird. Everything was already weird at this point. Look, I'm just pretending that it wasn't because I'm trying to save my sanity. Everybody's streaming tonight and your phone is dying, says March Hare. Yeah. Oh, it's Mrs. H. Here's another person who's trying to kill me. After me. Look, I apologize to Manny with an ape doodle. I don't know how to apologize to you, Mrs. H. Please don't murder me. You know, don't slap like me around or anything like that. Please, please don't do it. You know, I'm just a very vulnerable little fractal person on the internet. Don't like hurt me. Anyway, those are the books I got for free. 2 Valiant books kind of fill out my collection. They're in great shape. And then trash. Yeah, Ninja Weasel. I hate to tell you, bro, but you absolutely are. You really are. Ah! Oh, are you heading out, Manny? Well, you have a great one, my man. You have a great time. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Much love, as they say. Whew. Okay, maybe I'm off the hook. If Mrs. H is just trying to kill Brian Ball, I may yet survive. All right, so I actually have 5 books that I bought today. Oh, you're going for like the whole Zhu Liang thing, huh? I shall write him a letter such as to kill him. I see how it is. Think Book of Gogor would get funded when more people would back Gogor Volume 1 if it was offered 2. Um, I don't even know, man. I haven't backed that yet. It's on my list to back, but I haven't done it yet. I hope it funds because I want to get a copy of that. I really, really liked Gogor. Gogor was dope. It's a shame it was cut off so early. And you know what? Let me see if I can pop over to Kickstarter. I got like 3 campaigns I need to back, and I'm just being lazy about it. Here we go. 29 days to go. Can I show this? Share. Yeah, that happened, Mrs. H, to Stealing Solo. The printer just, the back of the book was just like a mailer, like you would throw like a flyer in the mail for. Oh, dude, he's already halfway there. And he only launched like a day and a half ago. I think it's going to fund. I think Gogor is absolutely going to fund, man. It's got to. So what's even in it? Like, does it not include the first bunch of issues? So it's been collected as a trade and available in comic shops and online. However, continues to request for more Gogor and a definitive conclusion series, which ended with a few mysteries unsolved. Funny Gold. Da 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 da. Da. So hey, Kablam. We know them. No, but I don't think Jeff Hicks ever addressed it. I think the story is that it was not intended, but I don't know if that's true or not, if you know what I mean. So the delivery date for January, da da da. For the art, third's done. Oh my gosh, I love this book so much. Sorry for the sniffle. So this is like the continuation. This would be like volume 2, huh? Oh man, does that mean? Well, I got this floppies for volume 1, so I don't need to read or I don't need to buy the trade. But yeah, it's a 64 page. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here, Jackson Zella. That's kind of what I'm getting. Which that's cool. Oh, it's so good, Cody, dude. Gogor is absolutely fantastic. Can I share this tab? I thought there was a button I could click. Okay, well, I tried to make the art bigger. Let me just drop that over here. We'll make that page a little bigger. Like Gogor was just fun, dude. You got to bounce. All right, you have a good one, March Hare. He is, or might be some kind of mole. I don't remember what that creature was, but yeah, like there's just so much fun stuff in this whole book. Like there's the Gogor creature right there, and it ended in a really awkward place. Like the story was nowhere near done. The story was not finished. There was still stuff going on. We kind of ended in the middle, and that stunk. Gogor rocks. Oh, and apparently the first issue can be read online for free. Let me open that up and see what that looks like. Yeah, check it out. It's basically risk free. You can read this thing and see if you like it. Let me drop that link in the chat here. Boom. So if you want to read that, check it out. I know that everything that was published in floppies, which I think was like 6 issues or something, was great stuff. I had an absolute blast reading it. And I think you might too. I think you just might too. All right, well, enough about Gogor. We got books I have actually bought and paid for right now, waiting to get talked about. So let's check it out. Now, this Robin issue here, I really liked most of Robin. This one's apparently like part 7 of some event that I've never heard of. I guess I'm supposed to care. I'm not sure why. Wait, we got Batman and Skeletor. Is that actually the Grim Knight up there, or is that like the Metropolis Guardian? Like, who is this other Batman? Like, why are there 2 Batmen on the cover? I don't know. We got Deathstroke and Respawn, and what's her name? Deathstroke's daughter, and I don't have a clue what's going on at this event. So I don't think I'm going to like this issue very much, which is a shame because the book was absolutely fantastic. I did notice that I think the paper stock changed. Like I remember the paper stock being on glossy paper for previous issues, and this is like a matte stock. I don't know if that's actually true, but when I picked it up and I opened it up, it didn't feel right. Like it felt like it was the wrong kind of paper. She looking good. Apparently, oh yeah, when I was talking to my shopkeep, man, there's a spoiler: Deathstroke getting shanked. Go Talia. And we apparently end with Geoforce coming in with Shadow War Omega is the next issue of the story. Oh, well, okay. Whatever. I don't care. Events are stupid anymore. Oh, the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny. Man, yeah. Gotta watch out for very nice people in bloodstained sweaters. Next book I picked up, Elvira in Horrorland. I don't know why we just kind of discarded the Elvira meets Vincent Price thing that we did for 4 issues, because Oh, it was titled Deathstroke Terminated. You make a good point there. Le Gasp. Le Gasp. Um, but yeah, like they had this fun thing with Vincent Price, and it was awesome. And I guess we're done with that. I don't exactly know where David Avalone is going to go here. Apparently, we're doing black and white. Oh, that's right, because they got like sucked into a TV or something. Wait, 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 wait. Wait. What am I missing, dude? I spent like all day on Twitter retweeting art raffles. I have no idea what's going on. I also don't have any idea like what you were talking about on your stream, except for the couple of minutes I was able to be there because I was busy working while you were streaming. And then I had to get back to a meeting. But yeah, I remember this now. Uh, she and Vincent Price, or maybe just her, they got sucked into the TV by this magic remote control that this movie producer creep guy had, or something. And so they're in Psycho right here. It looks like. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is Psycho, isn't it? Isn't that? Doesn't that look a lot like Janet Leigh? I think that's her name. Oh yeah, handle it all, mother. You'll see. This is totally Psycho. That's what's his name? Anthony Perkins. Am I thinking of the right guy? Oh, that the big two write for events. Yeah, yeah. This event just came in. Here, we're going to go back to this for a second. This event just kind of came in and ruined whatever was going on in this book, because this book like just set up like all sorts of great stuff, and then we got an event, and who cares? Oh, hey, there's the murderer, or the like evil guy that had the remote control. Apparently, he's thrown a wig on. He's broken into the movie too, and he's here to kill Elvira. I love that face. Look at that face. That's a great facial expression. Looking forward to reading it. I'm going to mute my microphone for a second. I'm kind of starting to lose my voice because I've been talking excitedly. That's it. That was the last of my tea. I am going to lose my voice and die. And it's your fault, Brian. I blame you. Only the bad guys in color. Yeah, because he's not supposed to be there. I look forward to reading it and really enjoying like the use of color and stuff in it, because I really like when people play around with color. There's this comic book I've heard of called what was it, like Cloth Scraps or something like that. Yeah, Rags, something like. Man, I can't click that comment up on stream, Brian. Come on, dude. You're gonna get me banned off YouTube. You're still reeling from. Yes. Please forgive. Please. Please forgive. But I think it's gonna be great. David Avalone has done absolutely hilarious stuff with Elvira. There's another Elvira book written by somebody else, and I didn't pick that up. But all the stuff that he's written from that first issue, like 2 years ago, it's been great. All right, Mirka and Dolfo wrote a sequel to Unnatural. Apparently, I don't know why Unnatural needed a sequel. It really didn't. The story was complete. But here we are. Here we are. And you know, who knows what's in here? Probably like some naughty stuff. Like I'm kind of flipping through it now to make sure that we don't have like Leslie's boobies hanging out on camera or something, because that would be kind of funny if it happened. But I don't want it to happen. So the plus side, it's written by Mirka. The downside, it's not drawn by her, but the artist is kind of aping her style a good bit. Okay, cool. So the only naughty bits are like towards the end. So this artist is actually looking a lot like her style from the first Unnatural series, which Unnatural was a lot of fun. It was all about like spooky ancient stuff combined with like a modern fascist government, apartheid, all that kind of stuff. This artist is totally capturing like the shifts that Mirka does between looking pseudo realistic, and just looking absolutely cartoonishly over the top. It's a really charming like shift of styles back and forth. Mirka does this really great with Paprika, where she goes to like super mega extremes, and it all just looks really good. It works well together. So I'm not really sure where this story could start or where this story is going. I mean, from the cover, it looks like Leslie's in the story. I don't know what story is left for her to be told because is she like having like hot wolf sex or something? I don't know. Apparently, that's the bell ringing in Italy. I guess bells go instead of going ding, they go drin. I don't know, dude. I got to get a cough drop here. Hold on, I keep coughing here, so we just gotta like maximum culpa or maxima culpa. Look, maximum culpa, maximum apology. It's like a mea culpa to the max. All right, cough drop has been gotten. 1 minute, and then we will pick this up again. Okay, I think maybe I can survive. So I look forward to reading this because it's a continuation of something I really liked, but I don't like the fact that the artist changed. Because I really like Mirka's art. Uh, who knows what it's going to be like? I don't really know. And if I did know, I probably wouldn't tell you because then I'd be spoiling the book for you. Oh, yeah, you didn't think of those shenanigans, did you? You didn't think of those. Not at all. I can tell. All right, next up we got Something's Killing the Children, number 23. I think I did a review of 22 like last week, didn't I? Sure doesn't seem like it was that long ago. Whatever the case, this new story arc is kind of interesting, but I'm not quite sure. Like everything else with this book, I don't know how sold I am on it. One thing I do like, one thing that I think James Tinian has really done a good job of nailing is he writes the kid characters like her. She's like 10 or 12 or something as children. They don't act like little adults. A lot of times when kids are written, they end up acting like little adults. Like they behave under pressure like an adult would. In this case, or in the first like 6 issues or something, there's this little girl and she reacted to all the stress in her life kind of casually because she couldn't process it. Her brain, like literally, she was like 6 or something. Like her mind could not conceive of the fact that all her friends literally were murdered in front of her and laying around rotting while a bunch of baby monsters were eating them. She didn't know how to process that. She was traumatized, but in a non-obvious way. So it came off kind of casual, and she was just like coloring in a coloring book and stuff when she was hanging out at the police station. This kid is much more traumatized and is reacting to the trauma by becoming like indrawn and snarky and non-cooperative with everybody. It's a very realistic like portrayal, and I totally get it. I totally like it. Now I can just kind of hope that as I'm flipping through this book, like something amazing is going to happen. But it looks like it's just going to be a bunch of talking heads, and it's going to take. No, people. The kids were dead for like a week or like 2 weeks or something. Mrs. H. Like it wasn't like they were getting munched on by baby monsters immediately. They were murdered. Their bodies stashed in a cave. Then eggs were laid, and then the eggs hatched. Like we're talking like weeks here. So, you know, that's how that goes down. God, I'm losing my voice. I was going to try to stream on Twitch after this, but I don't think I can. I think I'm just going to have to cut it off here in a minute. Oh, my Lord. I was talking a lot today at work because I've been in like a meeting all day. Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, that's also true, Ninja Weasel. So I'm going to shut up about this book. I think everybody kind of knows how I feel about Something's Killing the Children. Like it's a whole lot of nothing until there's something, and the something is always great. And then there's a whole lot of nothing until the next something comes along. And the last book I picked up today, Beyond the White Knight. What is this? Issue 3? That's what it says. Book 3. I like Batman Beyond. I think I might have checked out of this universe, out of the Sean Murphy stuff after the Harley Quinn book, which was okay but not great. I think I might have checked out of it and not come back, except they're giving me Terry McGinnis. So I have to read it. I literally have no choice. I'm going to open it up to one page. I hope I don't spoil the book for myself. And then we'll take a look at it. Hey, I don't think I spoiled anything, but we can see like the Sean Murphy art. It looks good. Look at this. Cool. Did he actually do the art on this? Because Dave Stewart did the colors, right? Yeah, Dave Stewart did the colors. So the people look good. They're detailed and somehow sketchy, which gives them a weird energy, a great vibe. Oh, and Terry looks great. Like absolutely. And we got like cool like laser gun action over here. Like I just opened it up randomly, and we've immediately got like crazy bat action. I'm sold. Like I love it. Also, speaking of apologies, Brett McGowan, I think it was him, owes me an apology for retweeting that guy that always posts like the really cringy stuff. What's his name? I don't remember his name. But he like retweeted the really cringy stuff, which includes like the couple of pages from there you go. You should totally blast that. But like the 2 pages from the Mark of the Phantasm story arc in the Batman Beyond 2.0 comic, where Bruce and Barbara like got it on. Barbara got pregnant. Barbara lost the baby because she went to save somebody who was getting mugged and got punched in the belly. Like, thanks, Brett. Thank you for reminding me of that thing that I did my best to forget existed. You owe me an apology. Delete that retweet right now, buddy. That's all I got to say. Because, excuse me, I am having a lot of difficulty actually talking, which I think is nature's way of telling me to shut my mouth. So, geez, this is terrible. You all take care of yourselves. And I'm going to shut up and get me like some hot tea or something here to try to like fix my throat, because this is not cool. This really sucks. This sucks a lot. So you all you beautiful, beautiful people, plus Ethereal Dragon, thank you so much for hanging out with me like tonight, as I apologize to Cody and then talked about comic books. So we got Cody here, Mr. Ironverse Comics, hopefully he got to savor things. Brian also apologized. Thank you for being here. Jackson Zelda dropped in from a stream he was probably enjoying a whole lot. I really appreciate that, bro. Ethereal Dragon. I'm going to miss somebody as I'm scrolling through all the people talking here, because we got like March Hare. And I can't talk. I am literally out. So if I didn't click on your name, I apologize. It's not because I don't like you. It's just because there's so much chat and so many people talking. I probably missed you. And don't apologize for... Okay. Hey. One second. You do you. You do you. So you all, thank you again so much. Please forgive. Please forgive me. Hope to see you again next time. And if you haven't checked out like my reviews of Something That's Killing the Children, or whatever other books have gone up lately, do it. God, look at these Black Label comic covers, man. Look at this. You open the book up one time, it'll never close again. Something's Killing the Children. You open it up. It's a cardstock cover too. You open it up, lays right back down. Ouch. 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 You guys are vicious. Bye-bye. Take it easy.